All right, buckle up, everyone, because today we're diving headfirst into the world of cutting-edge military tech with the F-35B Lightning II.
The F-35V. All right, yeah. This is a jet that's been making waves, that's for sure, and we're going to unpack all of it.
So we're tackling this bad boy thanks to a request from one of our listeners. You know who you are, and this one's for you. So imagine, if you will, a fighter jet. But not just any fighter jet. This one's got stealth capabilities that would make a chameleon jealous. And get this, it can land vertically, like a helicopter with an attitude. We're talking about the F-35B Lightning II, folks. And to break down exactly why this thing is so revolutionary, I've got our expert here with us. So, what makes this jet, the F-35B, stand out in a sky full of fighter jets?
Well, what really sets the F-35B apart right off the bat is its STOVL capability. Now, I know that sounds like a mouthful of alphabet soup.
It does sound pretty technical.
Yeah, it stands for short takeoff and vertical landing. Essentially, this jet can operate from places that would make other jets weep with envy.
Okay, now you're speaking my language. Less jargon, more awe-inspiring feats of aviation, please.
Think about it. A tiny island with a short runway, the deck of a ship, even a makeshift landing zone in a hot zone. The F-35B can handle it all.
Now that's what I call versatility. So how does it actually pull off those vertical landings, though? It's got to be more than just a really good pilot, right?
Yeah, you're right. It takes some serious engineering.
Sure.
The secret sauce is the Rolls-Royce lift system. Picture a powerful fan right in the belly of the beast that can direct thrust downwards, letting the F-35B take off and land vertically.
Hold on, are we talking about a jet engine and a giant fan all in one?
Pretty much. Of course, there are a lot of other technicalities, swiveling nozzles and whatnot.
Okay, I get the picture. It's complicated. But the bottom line is this thing can maneuver like it's straight out of Top Gun, right?
Exactly. And that's not all. Remember those stealth capabilities we mentioned?
Oh, yeah, can't forget about those. How invisible are we talking here?
We're talking next-level stealth. The F-35B is designed to minimize its radar cross-section, meaning it's incredibly difficult for enemy radar to detect it.
So it's like a ghost just slipping past enemy defenses unnoticed.
Basically.
Hmm.
But it's not just about radar. The F-35B also minimizes its heat signature and electronic emissions, making it even harder to track.
Right.
It's like trying to spot a whisper in a hurricane.
That's incredible. It's like the ultimate hide-and-seek champion of the skies. So it's stealthy, it's maneuverable, but can it pack a punch?
Oh, absolutely. The F-35B is no slouch when it comes to firepower. It can carry a whole arsenal of air-to-air missiles, laser-guided bombs, you name it.
But wait, I thought stealth planes kept their weapons tucked away internally to avoid detection.
That's right, they do. And the F-35B can house a significant payload internally. But it can also carry weapons externally on its wings for missions where stealth isn't as critical. Think of it as having options, adapting to whatever the mission demands.
Okay, so it's a chameleon in the sky that can pack a punch, but it can also carry weapons on the outside when it needs to.
It's all about flexibility. And there's another trick up its sleeve. The F-35B isn't just a lone wolf.
What do you mean?
It's a key player in what's called network-centric warfare. Imagine this. The F-35B acts as a flying information hub, using its advanced sensors to gather intel and share it in real time with other aircraft, ground units, and even ships.
Whoa, so it's like the ultimate team player in the sky. So it's not just about what the F-35B can do on its own, but how it elevates the entire force around it.
Exactly. It creates a dynamic, interconnected web of information that gives everyone a tactical edge.
That's wild. So we've got a jet that can land on a dime, disappear from enemy radar, and act as a flying command center. It sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie.
And it's not just a concept or a prototype. The F-35B has been making its mark on the world stage. It's operational, deployed by multiple countries, and it's changing the game in air combat.
Speaking of multiple countries, this thing wasn't exactly a solo project, was it?
You're right. The F-35 program is actually a testament to international collaboration, with multiple countries pooling their resources and expertise to develop and build this technological marvel.
That's pretty amazing when you think about it. But I imagine it wasn't all smooth sailing. A project of this scale, with so many different countries involved, there had to be some bumps in the road, right?
Oh, absolutely. Like with any major technological undertaking, the F-35 program has faced its share of challenges. Cost overruns, technical glitches, disagreements between partners, you name it, it probably happened at some point.
And yet here it is, a testament to what can be achieved when nations work together towards a common goal. But it also brings up some really interesting questions, doesn't it?
It certainly does. This level of technology, this kind of firepower, it's bound to have a major impact on the future of warfare.
And that's what I want our listeners to think about. With a jet like the F-35B out there, how will the landscape of warfare change? Will it make conflicts more or less likely? It's a fascinating and perhaps unsettling thought to ponder. But that's all the time we have for today. We've covered a lot of ground here, from SOVL to sensor fusion, stealth tech, and the whole bit. But the F-5B is a deep well of technological advancement, and I encourage you all to keep exploring.